here at the Jalan Besar Stadium has the DMM squad, and they have the same 11 that faced up against Tampines team that so impressively beat SAF FC by 3, and Shafwan Sutumo are also suspended. In their place comes
these take on, so hopefully we can see some sort of creativity amongst players and some nice goals as well.
That's a good play indeed by Emmanuel. And Emmanuel's cross was superbly taken first time by Kingsley on Joe that undid them and got their goal last week. It was an own goal, by the way, from Tampines. And it's gone all the way in! Well, we said we needed an early goal, and we've got it. All thanks to Sairol Sahari, his second goal of the season. And it just escaped almost everyone. The sort of free kick that you hated defending. Right-sided free kick taken by left peg, and it floated all the way into the back of the net. So once again, Fadil Salim nowhere to be found.
That's an absolute strike there. Have a look at this. Just takes a dip, just in front of Fadil Salim. A couple of red shirts there, just bombing in, trying to make it very, very uncomfortable for the goalkeeper. We get a better look at this from this angle. All he needed was a touch, but no one in the end got a touch to the one. Fadil Salim completely fooled by the man just in front of him. What a wonderful goal, just worked out by DPMM. We were really urging for the early goal, and that's happened. And now Gombak United have a mountain to climb.
To contain them since that early strike by Kingsley on Joku, which came off and shaved the crossbar. Oh, it's a surprising shot. Goalkeeper spills it. Is that a goal? No, it's offside. They were saved by the flag. Saved by the flag. 2005, having gone into financial difficulties after 2002. And this has been a fabulous start to the season for them. Emmanuel with a shot, charged down. Here's the second opportunity, saved on the line. Unbelievable sequence. Agu Kazmir it was, who didn't have the best of contacts. But I think rejuvenation in his checkered career so far with his performance at the last ASEAN Cup. Good cross by Emmanuel, getting at the end of it. Good save by the goalkeeper who is on the line.
Weight on his shoulders. But when he does that, he's a very, very exciting player to watch. As we see that he's still just slotting into the right back position.
Here's a chance for Emmanuel. Surely that's the equalizer. It is 1-0. They have been knocking on the door. It was ajar a few minutes ago. Now it's finally open. And it's there for the equalizer. And the most discipline of defense from DPMM. How in the world were they so static in allowing the ball to bounce around them? And Emmanuel Emuejeraye just profited from perhaps the worst sequence of defending that we'll ever see from DPMM this season.
Well, it has to be the responsibility of Rene Kumar there, who should have actually cleared the ball. Have a look at this. Kingsley flicking it on. Rene Kumar not really attacking the ball, allowing Emuejeraye to get behind it.
Back they come again, Gombak. They have their tails up right now. Goran Subara across, met brilliantly by Kingsley on Joku. Flashy display with the set pieces from Gombak in the first half, especially from the dead ball situations, and they'll have to defend yet again earlier. And immediately a corner has been forced. Goalkeeper Wadun Yusuf did well enough to stay on his feet to make sure that he tipped him as one. And this is a run that's made from Jerkovic. The opportunity to rob the keeper. Inches away from 2-1. Fadil Salim.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mark, goalkeeper Wadun Yusuf not really giving his defenders a lot of confidence there, especially when he comes out and tries to collect the ball.
Behind the free kick just about 2 minutes ago, behind it yet again, including this man, the goal scorer, Sairol Sahari. Let's see what they can come up with this time around. Will it be Jerkovic? No, it's Sairol Sahari! A bit too close to the goalkeeper. Fadil, though, does a very good job. And not only palming that one out, but claiming the cross as well.
Well, good effort in the end.
That or it would have been maybe 2 or 3 all. That's the way these two teams are just going at each other's throats. It's just petered out right now. It's missing a little bit of incisiveness up front. There's another free kick. Comes away and we talk about it, and there's another goal. And DPMM have scored again, almost in a similar route. Sairol Sahari's free kick. I don't know whether it touched anyone. And it's so similar, a carbon copy of the first goal they scored in the first half, and they're back up by 2 goals to 1.
Well, talk about the quality of delivery. And again, it's that man, number 3, Sairol Sahari, who puts a delightful pass, or rather shot into the box. And I believe someone actually took a touch to the one. If you put it into the areas where you're going to ask questions of the goalkeeper and the defenders, you're going to get some sort of result. But in the end, we look as though Odogi was the one who got the final touch.
I'm not too sure about that even, Sasi. Look at that.
Well, it could have just actually come off a Gombak player.
Yes. I don't think anyone got a touch to it, so we have to credit him with 2 goals. Look at that. Oh, yeah, that's right. Just a slight deflection. And I think it was just Hatta. Slight deflection from him.
Yep. That was enough.
I don't know what the coach told them at halftime, Simonic, but they have been more disciplined defensively in the second half. Oh, good attack that time from Subara. A goalkeeper was standing on his line, waiting for something like that to happen. Interception. Well, what that goal means is that it set up a lovely end to it. Dogi has gone past the goalkeeper. A lovely save on the line. It's come to life again, this game.
I tell you what, credit must be given to the Korean, who absolutely held his run, looked out, Bogiga just putting the ball into time in terms of preparation. So given all that conditions, you must say that credit must go to the team and the goal.
Lovely cross, and Agu Kasmer really should have put it left or right of the goalkeeper. 7 minutes remaining for Gombak to stay unbeaten in the S-League. Is that a free kick or a throw-in? Abdelhamid Bagiga not too happy with Rahaizat going down far too easily. At least that's what he felt. Fadil Salim has been watching for ages for this free kick to happen. Goalkeeper, oh, saved on the line. Well, goalkeeper could only get a little palm to it, and Kingsley Onjoku kept it alive. It was almost going out, but the defender took no chances, and it's gone out for a corner kick for Gombak United.
Time and again, DPMM failed to defend the crosses.
Subara winning the battle in midfield. Here is the new man, Hanif. Not the best of passes for Emmanuel Emuejeraye, who's asking for the free kick, but is not going to get it. Bamamadou could do nothing and prevent the ball from getting to Odogi. Well, they haven't relented in their cheers, the Gombak supporters, and they would know that there isn't much. 2008 ASEAN Football Championships qualifying round. Darren Stewart will now be relying on the referee's time allocated. The Singapore League after tonight's game. Rahaizat, surely the cross has got to come in somehow. Too deep. But here's a second opportunity. There's still players in the box waiting for it. Offside, says the assistant referee.
Right under the nose of the assistant referee, and gets booked in the process.
So after tonight, only DPMM and Tampines Rovers remain unbeaten in the S-League. Gombak United will go down to their first defeat. It's frustrating for Darren Stewart because this all makes the game between SAFFC, where they were so superb in that 3-1 victory, null and void almost. They are top of the league. Brunei DPMM FC, Gombak United, who finished the first half so strongly, would have thought that they would have taken the second half by storm. They didn't really move forward. The triumvirate up front didn't work. And my goodness, did they miss Gabriel Obertola tonight.
Absolutely. I think I mentioned this right from the word go, that Gombak will definitely miss the services of Gabriel Obertola, who's been the focal point of the attack. But let's not take anything away from DPMM and this man Simonic, who came out with the game plan, and the game plan was to frustrate. Even though Gombak United got into very good goal-scoring positions, they failed to capitalize. But it was DPMM who actually found the finishing touch. 2 superb free kicks. That's bread and butter stuff for him. As we have a look at the man of the match, rightfully so, Shaiful Sahari, handed the man of the match, RHB man of the match, by his skipper. It's Salahuddin Damit, who himself had a great game.
So 2 goals for Sairol Sahari, and that brings his season's tally to 3 right now. But more important, it's the 3 points that Brunei DPMM gained this game. And their 2-1 victory over Gombak United, it does mean that they take over Gombak as the table toppers of the S-League, at least for a little while, until SAFFC play. And after goal difference, SAFFC can top the league right after that to go back to their normal position as table toppers. Gombak United suffer their first defeat of the And here at the Jalan Besar.